Double linked list usually having a link to the previous node and as well as the next node. As far as single linked list is concerned, we were connecting the first node with the second node with the third node, and third with the fourth. Correct? And in circular linked list, same thing, first with the second, second with the third, third with the fourth, and last with the head again. This is how single and circular linked list goes. But when I say double linked list, you will be having two pointers, right? I'll say struct node. You will be having two pointers and one data to store the data, minimum one data, maximum it can be you have any number of data. You can have an employee information, student information, anything, right? That I've explained on linked list itself, right? Now here you'll be having two pointers. One is previous, another one is next. So it means that your data, your structure will be like this: 1, 2, 2, and 3, right? So this will be your data. This will be your prev, that is your previous information, and this will be your next. You with me? Data, previous, and this, and this is your total structure. Are you there? So this previous and next are your what pointers, two pointers. Previous pointer will be pointing to the previous data, and next pointer will be pointing to the next available node. Are you with me, everyone? Now any data that I'm going to store will be storing here 10, for example, right? And any information that any pointer, right? Next pointer will be storing the address or information about the next available node. You with me? For example, if I take this, if I have a next node here, right? For example, this node is at address 2000. Let this node be at address 2020. Right, I'm yet to go into the program. I'm just giving you information alone, right? Now here, what will be my next?
2020.
2020. Very good. 2020 will be stored in next. Okay. And previous, anything is there? Do I have any node to the previous? So it will be null. You're with me? Okay. Now here, what is my next? Again null. What will be my previous? Very good. There will be a link from here to this place, and there will be a link from here to this place. You're with me, everyone? So this is how double linked list will work. So double linked list, I need to take care of two pointers. In single linked list, we took care of only one pointer. But in double linked list, we'll have to take care of two pointers. One pointer pointing to the next node, another pointer pointing to the previous node. You're with me? This is very, very important in double linked list. Okay, so let us see how to do this with code. Okay, yeah, we'll start from the beginning. Now this is my structure, and if I want to create, so let me take down the structure out. I hope you know the structure, so I'm clearing of the structure. Let us start with creation. Now to create, as usual, I'll be creating a pointer CRT, right? And then I'll say CRT assign node star, provided that structure is given a type def of node, malloc size of node. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Initially, my okay CRT, right? This is what mistake I'm doing every time. I'm just making it a CRT. Okay. So now my CRT. Yeah. So CRT prev must be null initially, and CRT's next will be null. The basic thing that I need to do. Correct. Every time I create a node, I'll do this. Okay. Now what will happen? Here a memory will be allocated, and totally this will be my thing, and here your data, sorry, is your data, is your prev, and next. Right, and data, how will I get input? Scanf %d comma ampersand crt data. Right, so let me get input, let it be 10. Over. Let it be at address 2000. Any doubt on this?
No, sir.
Okay, and there will be a link from here to this place, right? Now next is that if head equal to null, that I have to take care, right, first initially, because something has to point to my null. Head is null initially, head and tail will be initially null.
Yes, sir.
So if it is so, what should I do? I'll say head assign CRT, right, and then tail assign CRT. Work done. That's all. Anything I have to do. Now this will become 2000. Tail also become 2000. Now else, if it is not so, next node if I have to create, what should I do? If I'm going to create a new node, let me create a new node, right? Again CRT, let it be 20, let it be a 2020, initially null everything. I'm getting data, head is null, condition false. So what should I do? This is my CRT now. CRT is 2020. You're with me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
My head is here. Head is here, and my CRT is here. What should I do now? And this is my tail. What should I do now? I should say tail next, same thing. There is nothing new here. Tail next assign CRT. So tail next assign CRT. This place will be stored with 2020, and there will be a link from here to here. Correct?
Yes.
And then what I have to do is CRT prev. Correct? Must be tail. Correct? CRT pre must be tail. This will become 2000. You're with me?
Yes, sir.
And then next step, tail assign CRT. Same thing, whatever you did with linked list, same thing we are going to do, except for one extra thing, that is your previous. That is all creation. This is how you create a linked list every time. Every time I create a linked list, I just come here, create a node, make it as null wherever it is possible, because that's always better practice to have a null before doing something. And then get input, then check whether head is null. If head is null, I'll be making that as head, and then tail also at the initial stage. If it is not so, create a node, link the previous to the tail node, and the tail nodes next to the current created node, and then move my tail back. You with me? So what is my tail now? Tail is 2020. Job done. Like this you can create n number of data, right? So next we'll see how to insert before and after. It is not like your linked list and all. We need to be very careful, because insert before is very difficult, because I have to be in one place, check for the next location, and then do it. That's how we do it, right? But here we have a backward link, so this place will be very easy when we go for insert before and after in double linked list. It's very easy. Okay. Okay, so it is we have done for creation. Next we'll do insertion, deletion, and modification. Okay, now let us see how to insert a data after an existing node. Okay, so for that let me take one more node. Let it be 2040. Here I'll have 2020, and here I may have 2040. Correct. So let me point the pointer, and My tail will be pointing to the last node. That's 2040. Okay. Now if I want to insert a node after a specific node, okay. So let me say ITR and then INS as well too, right? So now see insert after, and then we'll see insert before later, okay. So insert after, what I need to do is I need to start my iteration. That's my iterator will start at head, and while ITR not equal to null, till that it's going to go ITR, sorry, ITR not equal to null. And then what should I do? First thing that I need to get percentage d comma search. Okay, search. Now here I need to check if, what I need to check, ITR data equal to search. Okay, so ITR data equal to search, that is what I have to check. Let me check that. What is my ITR data? No, 1 minute. Now my ITR is initially, let this be ITR, initially pointing to the starting node, that is 2000. So here it will be pointing to this place. Done. Right. Now ITR data is search data. Condition true or false? So that is 10 equal to 20. Sorry, yeah, ITR data is 20, right? Yeah. I didn't give that. ITR data, sorry, search data is 20, right? So 10 equal to 20. What? Now condition false. When my condition is false, what will I do? I'll increment my ITR, correct? Yeah, my work is that I'll be incrementing my ITR. Oh. So when I say ITR, assign ITR next, this ITR will from here will move to this place, correct? Now my ITR will become 2020, and then I'll check ITR data equal to search data, condition true, correct? So when my condition is true, I'm going to insert the data. Now how will I insert? Now I need to create an INS first, right? Yeah, I need to create an INS. So I'll say INS assign node star malloc size of node. So now this will be my INS. I'll be creating a node now. It will be at 2040 or 2030. My INS is 2030 now. And there will be a link from here to here. Okay, done. Next, what should I do? Yeah, scanf percentage d ampersand INS data. Okay, done. Next, got some input. Let it be 25. Now, if I want to next to 20, then it means that it should come in between 30 and, sorry, this is 30, right? 30 and 20. Now, what should I do? I need to bring in here. This next should be pointing to this. This previous should be pointing to this. What should I do? Now, I need to fill INS next and prev next. These two things need to be filled. Anything. We can go for next also, no problem. 1 minute. INS next will be assigned with this place, will be assigned with ITR next. Very good. Yeah. So it is ITR next. So when I say INS next equal to ITR next, this will become 2040. Correct. So when I say 2040, there will be a new link created. So this will be pointing here, right? Okay, then
Yes.
no. I need to complete INS first, the newly created nodes first. Then only I need to go for something else. INS prev. I need to complete this. INS prev should be what? What is that? ITR. Correct.
ITR.
Yeah, INS prev is ITR. So what will be 20? 20, right?
2020. Huh. Right.
So from here, link created here. Good. Now I need to take care of this now. This place. That is ITR
ITR next.
next. ITR next should be
INS.
INS. Very good. ITR next equal to INS. So this will become 2030. Done. So this link will get this link will get disconnected, right? And then from here there will be a link here. Good. Now this should be pointing to this. How will I go here? INS next prev. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
INS next
Next.
prev will be INS itself. Very good. So INS next is 2040. 2040 is prev is this place. Here I'll store 2030. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this link will get disconnected and there will be a link from here to this place. All four filled. Yes. 1 2 3 4. All four filled. Yes. And one more thing I need to check as usual, if it is my last node, that is if my INS next is null. Now if it is null, then my tail will be INS. Correct?
INS.
Now from here I'll return. Job done. Else what I need to do? ITR assign ITR next.
Next.
Yeah. Out of the for loop I will be printing, or I'll say return. Correct? Out of the for loop I'll return 1. So if I say return 0, then data found. Return 1, data not found. Understood? Insert after.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt here? Now we'll see insert before. Now insert before, I'll be searching the data as usual. Now let me just take these things off. Okay. Let us see insert before. For insert before, first let me clear all these things because it's a little bit clumsy. Let me take insert before. Let us see like how to insert before 30. Before we did insert after 20. Now we are going to say insert before 30. Okay. So my search value is 30. I'll start from the beginning. ITR not equal to null. Condition true. I'll say 10 equal to 30. Condition false. I'll move, right? My ITR will be moved to 2020 now. From 2000, before it was 2000, now it will become 2020, and then check 20 equal to 30. Condition false. ITR will be moved to 2040, and then I'll check 30 equal to 30. Condition true, right? So 30. Now here, after it is searched, it's found. Let me create a new node. I'll make it as 25 because I'm going to store before data and then next. So 25 is going to get inserted before the value 30. Now I'll check I got input, and then I'll say this is my INS. This is my INS finally. Oops. And this will be my ITR. That will be a 2040. Now let it be at 2030. Okay. Now what will I say? I want to insert this here, and my ITR is pointing here. What should I say? INS. What should be my INS next? ITR. That's all. Not ITR next. ITR next will be null. This ITR is pointing to 2040 now. Correct? 2040. ITR next should be INS next should be ITR. Correct? So when I say 2040, there will be a link from here to here. Any doubt in this? And my ITR, what should be my INS prev? Very good. INS prev should be ITR prev. What is ITR prev? 2020. 2020 will come here. Okay, good. So 2020 comes here. I'll be pointing to this place. From here to this. Right. Now this and this place need to be changed. Two places. These two places changed. Work done. Correct? Work done. These two work done. Now I have to change these two. I want to change these two places. Now tell me. Because my data 25 should come in between. I need to change these two places. My ITR is pointing here. Right. I have to change this place and this place. That is my ITR's prev. Correct? What will I change ITR prev? What should be my ITR prev? INS. That's all. Very good. ITR prev is INS. Very good. So what's it? What is now 2030? Right. So this link, which is here, will get cut off. Where is that? Here. And there will be a link from here to this place. Right. Linked. Now I have to change this. What is this? This one. Okay. 1 minute. I'll first remove this. Okay. Yeah. The yellow one. The yellow one. I need to change the yellow one. Shall I say INS prev next? Shall we? INS prev next. Correct. INS prev is 2020, and that position next will go here. What should be stored with? INS 2030. See, everything is interlinked. That's all. Job done. Now this link will cut off. This link will cut off, and this will be pointing here. Over. Now here, since we are doing previous, sorry, that is before, this is not required for us. Correct? With this, just all over. So I can go to next prev next, 4 steps, 5 steps also I can go. Next. No one is going to stop you. This is how we insert before. For inserting before in linked list, we had like lot of trouble and lot of struggling. But here is very simple, because we have a previous data to go and backtrack it. Okay. Now let us see deletion. To delete, I'll say node star del. That helps me in removing a particular node. And then scanf. I'll be getting input for deleting a value, and I'll be having an iterator. Make sure that you're creating an iterator here. So your iterator will be pointing to head initially, and I'll say while ITR not equal to null. Same process. Now I'll be searching for data. How will you search? ITR data equal to del val. Correct. Now here one thing I need to take care is that my head. Correct.
Yes, sir.
If I'm going to delete my head, then I have to do that first. How will I do it?
If
If, one minute, I'll start from here. If head data equal to
equal to del value,
del value, then I need to say, sorry, you're right, del assign head, and then say head assign head next. That will be moving, and then say free
free
del. Job done. Okay, now here here let me say itr assign head next, right? Itr assign head next. Now my itr will be pointing to the next. Let me just take this off, just, and my itr will be pointing to 2020 because I've already checked for head. No need to check again. I've already checked for head. Now while itr not equal to null, condition true, then here I check if my itr data equal to del val. Itr data is 20 equal to del val. Del val, let me take it as 25. So here I'll say equal to 25, condition false. Right? So itr data, right? Now here this is also false, right? Now here after this, don't forget that I need to what, return, yeah, one minute, one minute, this thing I need to say return 0. It means that job done. Now if it is so, if it is not so, then I'll be incrementing my itr, right? It is not so, itr will become 20, 30, itr incremented, so itr comes here. So when itr comes here, again I check for it, it is 25 equal to 25, condition true. 25 equal to 25, condition. So when my condition is true, now my first work is to say del assign itr. Del assign itr. Now I have to change the link. First, what I need to do, change the link. itr prev next. Correct. itr
yes, sir.
prev next. So itr prev next is itr prev is 2020. Prev next is this position. What will I store it with? itr next. Correct. itr prev next will be stored with what? itr next. Or is itr next 2040?
Yes.
So here it will be stored with 2040.
Yes, sir.
This link will get disconnected and there will be a link from here to here, right? And this position need to be changed. What is this position? itr next prev, correct? Okay, 1 minute, I'll say which position is that. Yeah, you're not able to see, right? Okay, 1 minute. So I need to change this position. Let me mark it. Okay, I need to change this position. How will I go to this position? itr next prev, correct? So itr next prev should be stored with what? 2020. Where can say itr 2020? itr prev,
Yes, sir.
right? So I'll say itr next prev will be stored with itr prev. Now here it will be stored with 2020, correct?
Yes, sir.
And this, there will be a link from here to this place, and other links will get disconnected. This one, no, no, no. And now I need to remove this. How will I remove it? Free del. So when I say free del, this is totally gone. So I'll say itr assign null, and then del assign null. No, both null, because I've removed it, right? It is no more there. So return 0. Job done, right?
Yes, sir.
Else I'll say itr
Yes, sir.
assign itr next. So if it is nothing is done, I'll say return 1.
One.
That's all. Deletion is very simple here as well, because I can backtrack it. Since I can backtrack it, I can easily do what? Remove it. Okay, this is totally gone. I'm returning, right? Break is not required. When I return from the function itself, what I have to do here? I'm returning from the function, so break is not required. Okay. Yeah. When you compare with linked list, double linked list is easy.